Okay, I'm going to show you how to set up your class on KidBlog. It's not hard. You can do it on your iPad or you can use a computer, either one. You want to open up the app, and then the first thing that you're going to want to do is go to the Create a Class button. Then you're going to see this screen. You can choose to log in with your Google credentials. When you push that button, it will take you through and have you put in your Google email. And that does create it so you have the same login for your KidBlog as you do for your Google accounts. If that makes it easier for you to remember, you can log in that way. If you choose not to log in that way, which is fine, you can also log in by creating your credentials right here. The first thing you have to put in is your display name. That's the name that is going to show as yourself, your user, every time that you use a blog. So when you're doing your class blog, you probably want to do Mr. or Miss in your last name so that the students then will be referring to you the same way. Then you need to enter a password. This is just your password. It's not going to be a password that you'll give out to the class. It just is your specific KidBlog password. Then you enter your email account, whichever email that you want to connect to your KidBlog. You will receive emails from KidBlog occasionally telling you, if you set it up that way, that you have something that you need to look at or that you need to approve. Then last on here, you need to put in whatever your class name is going to be. Mine, for example, is Kindergarten 2013-14. However you want to put it, and then knowing that in the future, you would either need to be setting up a new class or changing it for each set of students of the class for that year. When you've entered that information, you push the orange bar that says Create Class. Then you'll be brought to a screen that looks something like this. This is your dashboard screen where you will be able to basically set up your whole account, and then after it's set up, this is where you'll approve the posts that the kids put on there, and you'll be able to see kind of how much space you have left, just all kinds of information. So here's just a little bit about it. Up here at the top is where you're going to see your little icons that let you then know what you're going to do. The first one here is if you want to create a new post, then you can go on to that first one and begin typing. Then next you'll see this one here that with the little pages there. That's the one that will show you posts that other people have put on there that you may need to approve if you have your account set up where you're going to be approving the post. Then you have this one here for the comments. Again, that's where you're going to be approving or seeing comments that people have put on there, again, depending on how you set up your account. Next is with the people. That's the one that you're going to probably pay attention to first. That's the one that's going to show you all the members that have access to your blog. That is also where you're going to go to add members to your blog. And then the last one is your basic control panel. That's where you can change your settings. You can change the design or how your blog looks at any time. So we are going to go today to the one with the people so that you can add your students to your class. Once you're on this page, you're ready to add new users. If you look across the top here, this has all your options on this page regarding users. So you want to just go to the one where it says add new users, and then you'll be able to put in the student's name and a password for them. When I have set up my class in the past, I use the children's first name and last initial. I set them the same password because they're young enough that that works for them, but you could set the same password for all of your students depending on their age, or you could set different passwords and then just let them know what the password is when they're getting ready to log on. Adding users is simple and easy, pretty quick to do. So now just a little recap on kind of what we've gone over and your controls for when you're ready to start having your kids blog. They just log in from their iPad or computer. This works on any device that is internet based. If they're using the iPad, their screen will look like yours does right here. Along the side here they will see if they want to do a new post, they would just select new post. Here's where they could see all the posts that they've done. Here's where they could see all the comments that they've done. and then here's where they could actually see the site. Now on yours, you have this control panel. The control panel is what you're going to want to go to whenever you need to approve posts or approve comments. You go to your control panel. And again, your control panel brings you to these, the top little things right up here that will show you, that you can then select to decide what you need to approve, whether it's a post, whether it's a comment, or whether you need to change users. This should give you a pretty good start on your blogging. I'm sure the kids will absolutely love it and get started right away. Have fun.